Meteorologist Lisa Villegas. Welcome to the first alert. We are going to get ready for some changes in the forecast. If you were out and about today, you probably noticed those showers and the thunderstorms affecting your plans, or maybe even the roadways if you were out and about. We did have some severe weather that took place mainly south of Mecklenburg. We were talking about York, Chester, Lancaster, even as we stretch into parts of Union County. But overall, it did weaken as it continued to push eastward, which was some great news. And right now, we're just moving forward. So I do want to show you this really beautiful shot. This is outside of Uptown this evening, timestamp right around 9:28 p.m. And you can see in the distance there, especially because of the light kind of reflecting off the clouds, seeing some low-level clouds, and they're hanging out in our area this evening, and that is actually going to linger around for the next few hours, but we will see some clearing overnight. But it's just beautiful. We are quiet currently, so that is the good news. Not really experiencing any rain as of right now, even though we could see maybe an isolated shower kind of sparking up later on this evening, and it's actually associated with a cold front that will be pushing through. So the showers and thunderstorms we saw earlier today, that was ahead of the particular system. But let's talk about our forecast. What can we expect this week? We are talking about record heat. That is going to be the big story and what we're going to be focusing on as we move forward. Now, before we get to the record heat, can't rule out a spotty shower or two, cloud cover hanging around, temperatures little above normal. So I'll walk you through our forecast, but we are going to get ready for changes here this week. So let's talk about that cold front. Remember, I mentioned that slowly kind of pushing through our area. You can see some spotty showers, especially for the northern half of our area. This is impacting those like Wilkes, eventually passing through parts of maybe Alexander, Iredell County for a light little sprinkle here this evening. You can see the bulk of the rain that is way out towards the east, and that's where we still have maybe the potential for an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm, but overall, a lot of this weakening as it continues to push eastward. So that's the good news there when it comes to that severe weather threat. As we take a look and just recap all the rain that we have received over the last 12 hours, I mean, a little over a half an inch of accumulation for a lot of us, including the airport over by Matthews. A lot of us, we saw rain totals ranging from 1/4 of an inch to about 3/4 of an inch. So this is what we were thinking about, especially with this particular system rolling through here on Monday. So that was good. We could really use the rain. We could still use more. We'll get there. So here's what we're seeing currently. Now it is 9:30 this evening. Temperatures are in the lower 60s, a little cooler than where we were yesterday. And obviously after we get ready for that cold front to roll through, temperatures will continue to remain slightly below normal. Now, here's what we're expecting tonight. Once you head out the door early tomorrow morning, temperatures lower 50s. So not too bad here. A little chilly once you head out the door. 40s across parts of I-40 there, upper 30s in our mountain communities. So those temperatures continuing to climb. And tomorrow, as we continue to clear out, especially once that cold front pushes through parts of Charlotte, you are going to notice not only clearing, but also the cloud cover starts to clear out, more sunshine, drier conditions, not quite as humid. If you've been out and about over the last couple of days, you've been noticing probably the stickiness, probably feeling a little more so than you're used to, only because it's been so dry lately, especially with all the fire concerns that we had. But now it drops a little bit. So tomorrow's going to feel really comfortable. Temperatures are going to be in the lower 70s, highs in the lower 60s up in the mountains, depending on where you are. And here's what we can expect over for the next 3 days. Temperatures are going to remain in the 70s at least through Wednesday. Wednesday and Thursday, this is when we get ready for the potential of a spotty or stray shower to roll through. Other than that, I just think it's going to be a little cloudy. Temperatures, however, they do warm up, getting ready for the mid-80s by Thursday, regardless of the cloud cover. But before we talk about the heat, let's talk a little bit more about these spotty showers that are going to be possible. So a couple spotty showers kind of rolling through Wednesday afternoon. Most of this I do think is going to be up in the foothills and parts of the mountains, but either way, a couple little sprinkles can't hurt. 12 o'clock in the afternoon here on Thursday, also expecting that. You can see a lot of the gray on your screen. That's going to be that cloud cover sticking around the area, at least for the middle of the week. We're talking about Wednesday, Thursday. And now let's talk about the big story this week. Big warm-up expected. Not even Thursday. So Thursday, just a little taste of that heat, temperatures mid-80s. But Friday, Saturday, now we're going to get ready for temperatures nearing the 90s. It takes us a little bit to get through the 90s, so we'll watch, but would not be surprised if some isolated locations, especially for the Sandhills, east, southeast of the area, we do hit those lower 90s. So it is going to be very toasty here Friday, Saturday. We are going to be breaking records if we're on track to hit 89 degrees. I mean, the records were set at 87, 88 degrees, so well above normal, but then we go from practically 90 degrees down to 70 degrees by next week. So the next question is, what can we expect with this trend? Is this trend going to continue? As we take a look at the extended forecast, let's talk about not only the temperatures, but also the precipitation the next 8 to 14 days. So unfortunately for us, and this has been holding true, does look like we could potentially be below normal when it comes to rain accumulation. I do think this is going to be on track. I know in recent weeks we talked about the possibility of at least seeing an equal average chance or maybe above normal. That has not been the case. We've definitely been below normal for this month and for the year as far as accumulation goes. So that is pretty sad, something we want to watch out for and make sure we're watering our plants and our trees, everything outdoors, just to make sure everything is nice and healthy as we move forward. And as we take a look at the temperatures, across the Carolinas, it looks like we are going to be below normal, at least in the next 8 to 14 days out. So remember, I mentioned those temperatures that are going to be rising near the 90s and then dropping again. That trend potentially looks like it is going to continue, at least with it being below normal. Now, I do want to leave you with a look at your 7-day forecast, giving you some time to absorb this tomorrow. Beautiful, low 70s. Something I want to point out, our average high temperature this time of year is right around 69, 70 degrees. And so we are well above normal throughout the majority of the week until the very end on Monday, which is, again, where we should be this time of year. But well above normal, watching for a little bit of that cloud cover, some spotty showers by the middle of the week. By the end, Friday, Saturday, we're issuing 2 first alerts only because we are going to get ready for that near record warmth. And then on Sunday, it looks like Sunday night into Monday morning, still fine-tuning the timing of our next system, but it does look like we are going to get ready for another frontal system to roll through with the potential of showers and thunderstorms as well. We're going to continue to time this out because we do have the potential for this timing to adjust and maybe the intensity as well to adjust when it comes to that forecast. So I'll keep you posted on that. Obviously, you're going to want to tune right back in. Chief Meteorologist Al Conklin, we've got Eric Garlick that's going to be here on Thursday for the first alert. They're going to walk you through exactly what you can expect through the weekend and with more of those showers and thunderstorms that are going to be possible as we head into Sunday. I'm glad you were able to tune in tonight. We are going to be talking a little bit more about the showers, of an updated look and what we're expecting by the middle of the week. We'll talk more about those records as well. Of course, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you tonight on WBTV at 11.